3
Are we overreacting?
MIBR
Probably.
against the team
MIBR on
that's
defense,
winning
FURIA on
70% of their
attack.
pistols across Kickoff.
It's been working for Lev.
Triple.
Certainly has. Not going to work for Verno.
Whoa.
Trying to hold that one down with the bandit too.
Good.
Dude, the Bandits.
Night.
The Bandit has pretty good
Bandit's
success
actually a
rate on
nice buy for
pistols.
Leon, actually, because you still have those 200 credits to buy the stun.
Yeah. Quite an all-in investment into the Sheriff.
Yeah, it's pretty good for Viper comp. You get a Bandit, you have your smoke for after plant.
Maybe even 3 players, depending on the A site. When the attackers are going to take a control like this away from you.
I mean, you might have
Breaking the
Mannix.
turret here would be important.
You might have, but I also
Pull that
might have
stack
ignored
off
that.
of A. But I don't think Oilanu wants to commit to that.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It would take
Mannix,
too
you're
many
not
shots
wrong.
with the classic, too high of a chance of him going down, and then you've got no smokes for the exec.
Sit quiet for now.
Yeah, they're going back over in this direction.
Yeah, I think they were hoping for a reclear.
You need an IKEA remote. Sure.
Kill from Verno, but Anti's not even needed. There's no flashes in this comp. What am I talking about?
Honestly, maybe we should look at beds, man.
Still there towards garage. It's Texus
Need some sleep at one
Gets his
point.
kill, gets the hell out, and off the back of the turret contact. I'm seeing him a lot of bodies and a lot of potential for it to go wrong. Furia though still punching back. Mazzino gone. Taken out as 17
Dude, they got the
seconds
inside
left.
over towards window,
You have
pivot
to win
towards
B,
B.
and that's dangerous. The A
Yeah.
rotate could have come in and filled this gap. But
Don't
second
peek
was
while the
spawned.
smoke's up, surely.
Here's all of that sound pressure now, and they're going to start to see if they can flood in, because again, time pressure.
That is one of the worst floods I've ever seen. What are they trying? Why's my first guy not jumping? Why is the spacing so bad?
And another pistol
have
on the board for Furia.
5 more
They're just
questions.
unstoppable in these rounds.
Yeah.
And it helps that they got the opening pick too. Allen with an enormous one coming through with the bandit.
4-1 on the pistols.
Instantly. And I wanted to just chat about these first duels a little bit, because when you look at both of these teams, of course they've been doing well in the tournament so far. They're both winning between 57 and 58% of their first fights, which is crazy high. But that has to give in this game. Like, one of these teams has to be losing out in the first duel department, but they've gone back and forth across map 1 and map 2. And it was actually Allen who was having a really rough beginning on Biden. He went 2 and 6 in those opening fights, but picked it back up for Abyss. So I think a lot of it comes down to how comfortable you feel on the map. Because clearly they had a lot of better theory there for map 2 compared to map 1.
Man, why do I feel like... I don't know. The more I watch, the more belief I have in Furia.
Spotted it. Okay, that's it. Looking to dissuade them from breaking it. It's a lot of damage done. No clear indicator though that he had a stack of bodies over there.
What a weird defense Viper wall on this one. Is this to try and create pressure that you're pushing aggro over towards A?
No.
Can't really go for that fast B plan.
Second close quarters, classic right click could do some work.
This looks so dangerous.
It definitely does, especially these players need to be quick with it. Alamy straight in there.
Really?
Got the rifle, yes, they were weak players on the eco buy.
Nuts, man. I mean, I wonder how much you can actually see of those other 2 that he spammed down here.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Carves out a
No, it's really good for him.
The pressure
Yeah, and they're snowballing a little bit on this as well. 2 away from a Neon ult.
Any of those 3 players over
It's not too bad.
won the round for
The strong ult, good for the econ.
Instead, he's sprayed them down. Gets the trade through.
Dude, if they keep having 6 starts like this, man, keep winning pistols, it's so hard for MIBR to win.
And the spray down.
What is Verno's IGL history?
Yeah, he has.
I mean, last year MIBR, that's it.
He's a player without, too much tenure.
He wanted to IGL at one point on Oxygen, apparently. He said in an interview. Reconsidered it.
And I thought when he was playing in
Pretty sure that's what he said.
He might struggle a little bit because he was all in terms of the way that he played the duelist, but he's found a team that likes playing double duelist comps and also likes supporting him when he's playing the solo duelist to go and get those big entries and fearlessly take space.
Right time to get the most out of it.
Make it look like a C hit, pushes them away from garage, and then Tex is gonna... dude, imagine they held the smoke. It's a really nice shot from him. They owned it so good, and then they're not ready for the reaction, really. Someone has to watch the smoke there. Really like the idea. If they just went 1 insert here and 1 watching the smoke, I think they win.
He took a timing.
Texas shots here are lovely though.
His mouse was aimed in completely the wrong direction, and he still comes away with 3. Look at this. He kind of, his first bullet goes into the wall about a mile away from Koala. But his ability to reset and still get the spray down.
I might be Shroud.
That's what we went for.
Playing like that, maybe.
Shroud in disguise.
EU run away from
ult. Available for FURIA as well. They would have wanted to do way more damage than that. And MIBR come out and do an A lobby crunch, trying to make it clear that FURIA cannot lurk behind that Viper wall.
Somewhat close. Doesn't matter that was calmed out. Just chasing Alim.
I'm out of here.
Biting at the heels. He hears a drone. Alim was tempted, I think, to try and jump onto the chance to punish. Didn't know if Verno had a few more players ready to help him out here. Quality with the plant. Snake bite.
He's going to have to TP out.
Forward's getting tanked across the board. There's a lot of damage done, but the plant still goes down without too many more problems.
It's the garage control right now that I'm paying attention to. It's Tex here again. He walked on water in the
It's a
previous
hard
round,
retake, man. When does Zekin get his other smoke up?
Trying not to overplay his hand. He's not looking.
Okay, other smoke for Zekin. Ah, he smoked window, man. Zekin, you watch my stream so much.
Shuts down the first part of it with Tex out of the
You must
picture
know
now.
how
There's not
annoyed
too
I
much
am
more
at
of a
you.
threat coming. And time ticking. MIBR looking like they're already scurrying away, forced to evacuate out of that fight.
Clinical round from FURIA.
Yeah.
They're in instantly, recognize that there's an open B site.
Gun here.
Plant comes down. Easy peasy. No opportunity for MIBR to take that. And also, not really hard committing to the retake too. Normally when you're playing B retake in those spots, you want to be putting enormous pressure by pushing
What
down
smoke
mid.
should you have thrown? On the spike.
MIBR were much more,
On the spike in front.
you know, they were doing a
On the
little bit of
spike so you can
poking,
fight in
prodding,
front.
but when they didn't find
You
the
don't do window. You rarely do window. There's like
It's
maybe
more
1 out of 10 situations you do
how big
window.
it is.
You're going real heavy
Furia's
through
constantly
garage,
playing to the
but
post plan with a util. It wasn't getting forced out of them early.
it should always
Keep
be
an eye on it. We'll see if it keeps
1, 2, and then when you use this comp, it's obviously
They're
just
certainly
1
gonna
is
be
always
hard
the
defending on A and
Viper
C.
wall.
Yeah.
That almost every team is going to be doing that. You know, you play
Everyone
retake
smokes window, man.
sometimes.
Killing me.
I'm looking to get a punish on Verno again, similar to the pistol, but Verno dodges away.
Congrats on the win, by the way, Asana. Dude, that took me a while. Maybe I am tired.
Looking to jump onto the chance, but Aspas is waiting for that. Still traded though, EU. He was on top of it.
Yeah, he's very sharp with it. And remember that they have not been put off by the fact that MIBR did that A lobby crunch. And FURIA happy to go and refight.
Sorry for extending your watch party. Ah, bruh, I was furious at you guys, man. That 1v3, dude. I don't know how annoyed your coaches were, but I felt like I was right there with them.
Dark broken though, that will signal that there are still players, or at least maybe one over towards A.
Nardazine is still
Yuki,
calling for
thank you so
that
much for the tier 1 as well.
Yeah.
Thank you
And this is
for
now
that.
Pressure back into Zekin. He was actually really rough in terms of how he was
I
defending.
like the
on
apology
Abyss.
though. I appreciate that.
Oh, drone doesn't clear Zekin. He's got his high ground perch. Let's see what he can do from this spot. There's 40 seconds remaining. Dart. Orb sailing overhead. It signals it all. This is going to be landing over towards it. That time reveals on the Zekin, and now the Hunter's Fury. Hold on. He has to TP to get out of there. TP's on TP.
Now what?
He's found himself into the one-way, but this could still come down to that raw
Now what?
individualism. The wall is up in their faces.
He should drop
Pause into the
plant
step of
side.
Furia.
Oh, okay.
It's running out now, and here it is. Kills are starting to collect up into the feed, but Mazzino ready for it all onto that high ground over towards heaven.
shot.
It's traded by
No
Koala,
time?
but he's just one man. And the spike way out into the middle of nowhere. Barely any time left. He's gonna have to commit to this one, but he knows has to try and play the results. And MIBR know exactly what they have to do. Zekin pressures.
Yeah,
pushes
I mean,
the
if they'd showed me
plant.
something nice, I would
Could play safe.
get on
That
board
is a
with the
really
TP top site.
unconventional round from both sides.
No, it really is. He's
You know,
not wrong.
Zekin's playing it on
Mitch
top
the
of
Fellow,
box.
thank you for the
He doesn't
tier 1,
throw a
man.
sight
Appreciate
smoke
that.
like you would usually see for these defenders.
39 months,
Instead,
48
he just
hours.
smokes
Nah,
up.
dude,
I
we
think
get at
it was
least
a
a
long
nap,
lead.
dude. I'm
And
saying this
Koala
is
Noob getting himself
whoever
on
wins
top of
this
the
map
default
wins.
there
Yeah.
is also very odd. It was a slow approach from both sides. Koala Noob not getting what he needed to be able to
Surely.
come in. But we're still into a rifle round, and Aspas picks up the op for the first time.
I'm out of here.
If he goes for an early peek, might get more than he's ready for.
There's a lot of players waiting. Slightest of angles. Sidestep that stun as well. That's Alim quick trying to and attempted to punish. Wall up. There's a dart to supplement, but Zekin is getting drilled right now. This guy.
Okay, now we're looking
has
a
that
little
up
like
to all that pressure,
Pacific.
but a shorty,
This is
my
good.
God. Stands his ground and pushes back against it.
They've still lost a bit of garage control. MIBR might be looking to retake or re-clear that area.
Now we get
as
it,
FURIA
man.
move into a
Get some
potential
neons
lead.
out here.
The B post plants have been good so far.
Definitely half still.
Great shot.
Zekin again inserts himself into the conversation. quick to take up the space.
Zaf's with the prime. Appreciate the 20 months, man. Thank you for that.
Walkabouts, but caught by the alarm bot. There's a level of awareness, of course, here for MIBR, and the aim is just
Texas, man. Texas is such an aimer.
Forcing the save out of FURIA. No longer a round you can play into. It will be 3-3.
FURIA had a clear idea.
What are my thoughts on the shorty? It's busted, man. It's not as busted as the Outlaw, but it's up there.
Mostly for A-lobby control on their attack sides. And now that they look at the economy, they see that Aspas can buy an op, they do something very fast-paced through Garage instead. So you're either going away from the op if Aspas brought it to A, or you're going into the op with a lot of stuns and recons and stuff that Aspas is going to find it hard to deal with. But Zekan's control over towards Garage window gets them the opener pick. And suddenly, that threat of a fast round is neutralized.
The game is full of... I mean, yeah, but they should...
Like that. Yeah.
If Alam goes down...
They definitely need a little bit of tweaking.
Tempo disappears as well.
I gotta say, for Zekan as well, for a player, you know, he was looking quite uncomfortable when he was trying to play Omen on Abyss.
He did, yeah.
He was getting caught a lot with a util into his hands, and this game he's made some serious adjustments. He's playing fast. He's trying to take timings in the little in-between moments where FURIA aren't expecting it.
Well, that's one of the changes that we probably should have talked about a little bit more on Abyss, because he used to play Astra there too, as far as I can remember. So, you know, FURIA had a more active role.
That's devastating. What's the 5th map? It doesn't matter, because whoever wins this map is winning the 4th map.
Keep as many coins as you can.
Yeah. That's the other game. Yeah, they're playing something different, I think.
Yeah. They're out here multitasking.
Yeah, apparently. Faker alt-tabbing, League on one screen.
Dude, I love that meme. That meme's so good. Where he just has like 6 games up.
The drone, the turret was broken a little bit earlier as well, putting a lot of pressure onto FURIA. They still want to look towards that mid-default to try and clear potential util.
I think when you hear the turret over towards B, well, I mean, now he's got the... I think that should have shown up on minimap that Aspas is here holding this line with the op.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both came up.
Information, because they were wondering where Aspas would reposition to. Zeno, reclear, stun is good.
It's nice, man.
Oh, that's a spike as well.
They got proactive there at the moment.
Spike drop down into pocket, Nerve.
Bucky probably wins it though, right?
Nerve, and with that Bucky, hold on, you gave it a perfect play. The smoke to weave his way into, out towards the back of the site, that pressure applied, and Aspas forced to give up a lot of that space.
They've got lockdown here to play for the retake.
Yeah, any plan on this?
I
mean, their plan isn't too much, it's just going to be a spam battle, it looks like.
The Nerve got the upgrade, didn't he?
Definitely
They got a great gun for the spam battle.
Alim looking to try and take a timing past this one.
When does Zekan get his smoke?
It was watched for there. MIBR not willing to overextend the tail end of the lockdown. That's a lot of info, I believe.
Wait, it's a long time without the smoke. Okay, just came out now.
Now knows it. Smokes propped up. Nano Swarm at least broken. A lot of damage done. EU being softened up here. Just barely an elbow. Stick it out. That's all Aspas really needs. And Tex, he can follow through the most. A stick onto it. This is Zekan with full confidence
a nice
in the
go
rest
at
of his
this.
team to handle the scenario.
It was always a low buy.
MIBR put together a retake.
Texas is doing great at the
really
moment.
relied on the lockdown being in play. And Aspas is holding those passive angles for the other players with the rifles.
The Bandit needs a bit of a buff. Nah, I think it kind of seems fine at the moment.
But MIBR willing to go and throw in a play like that too. The re-clear down towards long was potential way they could have closed the round out very early. I think so far FURIA have shown that they do have ideas of being able to get around the Aspas op. But it's still...
Did you watch Party with FNS? Yeah, I might do,
this is now
I might do, you know when stage 1 and stage 2 is being played, because it's like a little more chill, we might do some watch party stuff with like others. Curty Mac, thank you so much, bro.
It gives me time to nerd out a
Give you the stream key so I can get 5 hours sleep, okay?
I'll now bore people with some
tech pause? My guys, please no.
Because I was thinking about both of these teams in terms of how they were finding these opening picks, right? And I think Haven is one
this
of those
might be what
maps
ends me.
Opening pick matters so much.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, all right, well, if both of these teams, one of them has to take the L when it comes to winning all of these first duels. And if it's FURIA, are they going to fall off a cliff? Are they going to collapse? And I was looking at their 4v5 win rates when they lose, 44%
I mean, that's absurd.
This fight ends me, man.
Barely under 50%
oh
when
no,
they're
he's
down
getting
a
the PC
player
out.
so far in Kickoff. I mean, that is outrageous numbers. If you just looked at the stats of the run from both of these teams to this point, You'd think FURIA was the super team.
Depends on for the EG games. Yeah, that's true.
Again,
that's
you
a
could make
given.
the argument, well, they didn't run into NRG in one of their matches. You know, they played against G2 before. G2 had really found this new style that's working so well for them. Down in the middle bracket.
Yeah.
24-hour stream moment. The problem with the 24-hour is
really can.
Once you're committed to the 24-hour, it turns into the 48-hour because there is literally no gaps tomorrow. You can't commit to the 24-hour because it's instantly doubled.
I am from Santiago. I live in Santiago, and my family live in Santiago too. So I will have, I don't know, all my family like going to the stage and watching me play. Like just thinking about that, sometimes I get like, I don't know how, like a tear in my eye. Sometimes.
Oh boy, yeah. This
so
isn't good.
Like a lot.
This isn't good. Just commit to the 48 hours, mate. I don't think I've got that in me these days.
Mazina's got to be up there in terms of the
Oh, they're sitting up though. They're kind of fast, right?
Led them obviously to a podium finish with Tex alongside them for Leviathan in 2024. I thought that team might have even been the favourites to win champs as the
Did you stream for so long? It's not been that bad. Hey, you guys would have lost your mind if you had actually been a fly on the wall for when I was coaching. Like, if you think this is a lot of work, bruh, the first 6 months of coaching was wild. Like, I would never suggest anyone to do it.
This year is definitely a trophy-winning year for Aspas. I think it would be an underachievement if they didn't come away with at least one.
Well, poking, prodding, and fast going is the round. That's a deep TP up and towards heaven. That's going to be spotted. Cancelled or broken.
Aspas has done a lot here. I mean, he should only get... Dude, this is the thing. This is the thing, man. When you got no initiator util, but you have a Neon that can do this, it's so sick. Like, what are you meant to do, bro?
Doing a good job with his util. Long range.
It's always going to get you trades. It's always going to get you space. It refreshes the whole time. The Palmer initiator, it's a Palmer drone that can shoot back sometimes.
Got this one entirely locked down. Pit to try and peel your way out of this one again. Just
it's a great round from them, man. I mean, this is just so much down to the Neon. It really is.
I feel crazy for saying this, but I think the op in Aspas' hands has actually been a detriment today. I feel like whenever I'm seeing Aspas pick up an op, they're either getting themselves into
against double
retake
jawless
scenarios
that
where they
gets
can't
run
properly
down,
go
right?
for it. Or, you know, a round like this.
I mean, a shot whistles past the ear, doesn't it?
But also, what are you supposed to do in that situation? How are you hitting that?
How do you deal with it?
I mean, you're going to hit it some percentage of the time, but it's not going to be consistent. And because they've got Aspas on that line on A, they don't have a stack behind him to be able to properly handle what FURIA have got going for them.
The operators in play again and again. The same game plan by FURIA. They are just sending it
flying Molly to stop the plant. But oh damn, he got the Molly as well. Mate, this change of pace is insane. Oh, that's nice.
Fully aware. He knows the positions these players will like to play.
FURIA, it's still not a done round, by the way. The win rate of Viper ult from B is just insane. It's so high.
Enemy lines. We're looking to regroup with Mazino. Just got one hit. Reveals the spot that they're potentially in. Overdrive now going to be active into his hands, and Mazino.
Okay, they can just react and take sight though. Oh, wrong reaction. Oh, wrong reaction.
Make sure that they can clean and mop up the rest of the round.
Very controlled play against the pit there. Yeah, they had a big player advantage.
It's nice from MIBR on this one. Pretty calm on it. So calm that I was actually worried for time, for sure. Yeah, I would like them. Not that they knew too much about numbers. They only knew about 2, I think. I don't know if they heard Omen. You definitely got to jump into sight on this one. It leaks out so heavy sight that you get so much space.
The fact that FURIA managed to pick up the pistol in the follow-up, this has pretty much been heavy one-sided to MIBR in defense.
Yeah. And then if you say that this is only because of Neon being fearless as well.
Looking towards mid. So the coverage looks like there's an operator on the one side.
It's a great shot.
1 for 1 yet. Too many players to account for.
Dude, I'm surprised he got the one.
Yeah, no, it's impressive.
Nasty.
He had to rotate from looking headshot box to window.
Yeah. Many players, I think, push into that spot. Not going to be even to get the one.
So a bit of a B feint here into a garage take. I think they might have been looking for the lockdown to finish C, but got denied that space. And now Ardazin's got to reset. 4v4, you've both lost your neons. Even though Aspas had the op, I think that is probably better for the defenders. Alan can't just leap in and take space.
Who do you think wins between T1 and RQ? I think RQ is going to be fine, man.
Very hard task.
I don't like watching T1 at the moment.
The Soul Anchor now being rejoined up by Zek.
It doesn't fill me with confidence how they play. Especially defense. Their attack's actually pretty decent.
Just ahead. Spotted out there. Paranoia now is going to be
Are they boring? No, they're not even boring. They just don't change how they play on defense with ults. It's really weird. It's like ults don't exist.
MIBR players way out of the picture. Couple of stray bullets, you might just be able to get lucky, not quite skipping around, and that's entertainment. Verno, that's not happy about that. Yeah.
No, you can see it in his face there. Wanted to try to get back into this probably quickly with this over ult.
Yeah, try and set his team up to see if they can get themselves in before FURIA really set up for success. Snakebite. It's going to ricochet back.
Yeah, Verno wanted to ult there, but
the post-line positions are clean. Turret catches the one. You're just jiggling. It comes down to the way that these fights end up shaking out. Verno dropped. Tex looking around, wondering where the next fight was to be taken. Adazine, though, closing it out. Mazzino might be able to get a one. Oh, just hopping away from him. Instant answer back, though, from FURIA.
Yeah, and a smart way of playing the round, too. They got themselves contacted up behind the Viper ultimate. And they're reading into the state of the ults, right? They know that Verno
do you
has
think wins between 100 Thieves and NRG?
So that's why they're taking an early timing off the lockdown to get into the site.
If 100 Thieves has no more curveballs of like comp changes or a map that they haven't shown, then I think NRG win.
Adazine is still calling really nicely around this ult situation. Verno, the silver line into that is that he gets to keep the ultimate.
Sure. And
that could be used to deny the plant in the future. They've still got 2 rounds to play for here. But FURIA scrapping. Yeah, scrapping.
Sorry, Asuna.
Definitely on board with fighting altogether.
They've gone for an A lobby crunch one time. I think it might have been a nice idea to throw another one in at some point in this half.
I'll remember this.
FURIA,
mate, if you got a curveball, I'm just saying,
not even using
that's a free win if you have a curveball.
Yeah, he's just accepting they're gonna finish A sometimes into us.
Doombros is the king of curveballs.
At least has some support.
Surely.
Second by his side again. It's very similar setup that we've seen before. Walking up though.
Take flight.
Verno jiggling. Here's a drone. He knows they're way up close here. The shock dart rebound to deny the drone a bit of that space. Zekin has got to be the one to help him out. The dart not cleared. Zekin's going to be tagged up here, and he is in the danger. Very dangerous position indeed. Verno trying to insert himself again, anchoring towards the back of the side. The sliders of gaps.
He gets out of there.
With Mazzino.
Oh my goodness.
Finds it.
Do a insanely hard retake. They got the VIP up. Can just perma smoke spawn. Got a molly to delay for the Viper smoke. I need to see Aspas path heaven.
All of these rounds. They never have
very
enough
early
players on the
wall
A side because they don't have info early enough.
No.
I think he messed up. Okay, they got a small window.
We're going on soon enough. Bits and pieces of spray and spam. A couple of bullets though with Mazzino as weak as they were. There's still chances potentially, but not accounting for the corner that Nerve has just inserted.
It's a shame, yeah. I'm pretty confident Aspas has to go heaven there, but
there's a giant gap in MIBR's defense over towards A.
I might be wrong.
And Ardazin's has figured it out. They are heading towards Verno's direction consistently and finding themselves a fairly easy A site with only 2 defenders.
Yeah.
No sight smoke used from Zekin, no Viper orb here either. Just a Viper wall that you have to try to defend, and you know, a single recon breaks it open.
Yeah.
Let's choke them.
Verno's also being forced to play on site when he has the Silver ultimate that would be useful for him to be able to support other people.
Got 3 people that can get.
More of that lobby crunch.
Got 3 people that can get one shot from the outlaw. There's one of them.
That almost looked like a collab.
It's a lovely trade, but no omen on attack.
Flying forwards, Mazzino. Just trying to really make them pay, I think. Takes a lot of damage in the process.
The adaptation from MIBR is better though. Getting Zekin tucked up on this close lobby position at least gives you good info that you don't need to be hard playing A.
Yeah.
Once Verno drones this, he can start rotating off until Zekin hears something.
have the spike.
Just seeing nerve. Spike's handed over. Deep dart, Alam eager to take a lot of this space now over towards the B site. To wall to give them a bit more safety, but no accounting for Mazzino. Again, he finds that timing. Trying to play a bit faster.
What do you think about Fnatic, gentlemates?
No smoke.
Fnatic might have got. Fnatic might have got good enough in time.
Fury tap to try and pull this one out. This is FURIA looking quite controlled, but a shot in the dark eventually finds the mark. Okay, Verno with that one. Hunter's Fury goes both ways though, and that's
so
damage
dead,
done.
bro.
It could be dangerous. Tex doesn't have the rifle, but the damage, surely there it is. Enough for the cleanup. 6-6, MIBR. Draw it level.
6 on defense
Both
with this
teams
comp.
making those
Pretty
adjustments.
decent,
Both
man.
teams being able to respond with those first
MIBR
kills.
should be pretty happy with this.
And both teams playing decently on a map that we haven't seen from either of them.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really know, because I guess we haven't seen them, but normally, there's like 7 or 8 on attack
MIBR
with this
have
comp.
actually been the team to wake up more in the second halves of these maps. Yeah. So far, we've seen FURIA in control at the halftime. This, a little more wobbly.
Potential tipping point here in the series. We are right in the middle point. You don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to miss the rest of this.
Dude, what's going on with my PC? FURIA should be happy with 6? Really? Nah, I don't think so, man. They won pistol as well, dudes. Should be getting 8. On attack with Gen G comp? Americas don't use Yoru that much. Nah, every region, even though every region overall is like double duelist builds, they all have their own little micro metas. Americas is Waylay, Neon is Pacific, and then EMEA is just a mix of everything. Mostly double initiative for some reason, but there's nothing we can do, man. All the other regions stole the good coaches. The hell is this?
And Master Santiago really for themselves. They're looking to play on that biggest stage, the first one of the year, but they are available right now for you to buy. So make sure you scan that QR code and get a front row seat for the first ever global event of the year. It's bound to be amazing. I mean, listen, the restructuring of the Masters events, including 12 teams for our first one.
Yeah.
Big fan of that.
That is huge, isn't it? I mean, also an event in Latin America, going down to Chile.
Absolutely. Look at that backdrop.
Mazzino's loving it. It's a great venue for.
This trophy looks weak. I mean, that's a good thing though. Apparently they give 3 of them out.
Yeah.
From across.
Apparently, even
regions.
if you come
the other regions
third,
have
you
started
get
to qualify people a little quicker than we have.
So
but one of these squads is going to
I'm
join
okay with
them.
it not being the
And
fanciest
we've
trophy
seen
if
so
everyone's
many
getting one.
names. If FURIA did win this match, that would be a whole new crop of new names going up to play at the global events as well.
That's what the sport's all about.
Okay, dude, pistols at the moment. MIBR are getting so wrecked on these pistols. It's 4-1. They've tried everything. They tried Raid Boss on Aspas. They've tried Bandits, Sheriffs.
Has to be broken here. I think they heard that Alan fired a couple of shots.
How are they
maybe.
so bad at pistol? Let's lock in and see.
Yeah.
Wanted to go over towards B.
B stack going on.
Saw a bit of resistance, got out of there. Insta group to A. A's looking kind of weak.
They're looking to
FURIA have good Viper smoke though.
Spread out the defenders and then go back into A.
And it's incredible info.
He's desperate to get that mid-run information. When the wall's up, it's so
3-person hold with a Viper smoke. Oh, man.
arriving.
A much more standard defensive setup
Wall
for
has
A.
Omen flash as
The
well.
anchor smoke.
Oh.
The orb. He's propped up
It's a
now
nice
with a
molly.
paranoia goes forwards, but there's no one jumping. Chance to really capitalize off of it. They're waiting for the timing, hoping that the smokes will dissipate, and now looking to see if they can go. But it's
Well, they're
replaced by the
delayed so
Omen
long
smoke,
that
and
there's
again,
4 here
inserted.
now.
FURIA have a stack of bodies here. This could go any which way
Oh,
direction
the
when it comes
Recon got
down
a
to the
scan
fight,
off.
and how the fight gets taken.
Wait, they can't let that
Mazzino
get a
leaping,
scan off.
jumping into the fray. The rest of his team happy to augment it.
The hell is free back of sight
Looks
and
like
no
a
one shot the
clean
Recon.
sweep on the pistol for MIBR. Unseen does take down Mazzino just to shut me up, but his chances of winning a 1v5 here are extremely minimal. MIBR look like they've what they were looking for, which is another one of these second half pistol wins.
Yeah.
And they have been generally heating up over the course of these maps.
Yeah,
Not
I
getting
mean,
out
it should be easy
super
for them
hot
with the
starts.
pistol, yeah.
Guess you could say
On
the
the
same
easier
again,
side with the
considering
comp.
They went down 1-3 here on Haven, but they were the team that managed to get back into control. They had so many people inside of the smoke there, and
Right,
then
because they
all just kind of
they
abandoned
had so
Koala,
many people
who was
inside the
only
smoke,
one
so they were all
left.
dodging the recon
Zeno jumps in with a classic right
instead
clip,
of just
picks
shooting
him
it.
off. This
They're
map
allowed 2
could
deaths
end
on
up
this.
being critical. Our next 2, Breeze and Split, are favoured maps for both teams, especially Breeze. It's at the top of both teams' map pools.
That's going to be amazing to watch.
It's going to be nuts.
Oh yeah, Furia have a nice breeze. I remember
Probably
watching that.
double duelist mirror that we're expecting.
Maybe it was a
compared to
little bit
here,
fortunate.
solo
Koala Noob,
duelist mirror.
I felt like everything
Both
was
teams
going
playing
right for him.
Killjoy.
Furia sniffed out the right read. This is going over towards A, but are the players ready for it? That's the question. Oh, shredded to pieces.
One enemy remaining.
Alan will do what he can. Almost as clean as you can get, really, though.
Yeah, it certainly is. And Furia need to hope they've got a good anti-bonus in the back, because MIBR, with how clean this is, are going to have 5
both
rifles
have a nice
that they can bring
breeze.
into this one.
MIBR, yeah, this is
at that point.
this way they play double
Which
duelist, right?
is the same
Jet,
situation that
Jet
Furia
Yoru.
actually had in the first half, but MIBR
Yeah, it
went
did look
forward
good,
in that
actually.
half. Didn't even do any economical damage. Furia.
Dude, I remember looking
So,
at their breeze.
This is what we're looking at
They,
going
again, they don't do a
forwards.
default,
Not so much
but they
the
have
Arsenal,
so
but
many
more
set strats
the
that it's
economy.
okay.
Can Furia make sure that they're still
I'm excited to watch
on
it again,
decent
actually.
footing heading towards the rest of their defense half? This is one of the maps where you're looking at the composition and you're thinking, well, probably Furia are actually not going to be running as much operator. Because Koala
Have a big
Noob's on the
playbook,
own.
yeah. I mean,
Alim does up a bit.
I think
Don't
it's
get me
so.
wrong, he's
Honestly, I
definitely
actually
had
think it's okay.
Scopes in his back pocket, but not to the same degree that Koala Noob has. Not to the same degree as Aspas. Or
It doesn't stop
It's
Koala Noob
pretty
on
hard
other
with their
maps, though,
comp
we'll
to do a
say.
default.
He's often, you know, he will like to pull out the owl.
Sometimes
if he
it's
finds a
be
spot
like
for
short
it.
control,
The
but they
Owl,
use the fake
sure,
smokes
I can't
well.
really imagine him. I mean, could he bring out an op and be playing like top B site or C
Okay,
plat?
big buy rounds, but they didn't kill enough,
Maybe.
so it's basically a buy v
But I
buy.
get where you're going with it. Yeah, it's
Missing a little bit. No drone on
raw
defense is
As much as Aspas was forcing,
pretty
I think
rough.
Aspas was playing it as often as he possibly could on the defense side. I just don't think Alim's going to be doing it to the same degree. Then again, we have no idea what to expect, really. No footage exists of these teams playing Haven in this year.
unknown. Real tipping point in the series. They kind of teed it up, but it is true because the next 2 maps could be anyone's game. The winner of Haven, we could look back at it, a bit of hindsight, and realize, well, this is what decided it, essentially, what sent the team to Santiago in that #1 seed spot.
Especially considering how one-sided our first 2 maps have been.
Yeah.
MIBR very firmly in control of bind.
hoping for
Furia
the
from
free one.
very beginning,
Yeah, I'm hoping
dominating
for
at
whoever
this.
wins this map to take it. No
This
doubt.
map's been open. Certainly open. MIBR taking that early A space, waiting for the reclear. EU's already used his drone. So at some point here, as C is getting pressured, the A player's got to be starting to get antsy. There's a recon used, broken. And that does mean they're going to keep 3 players over on the A side of the map.
You
instead
open
of
for
rotating,
5
so
maps?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
once
if you got the
more,
time.
Furia with a good defensive setup.
If you got the time, it would be a banger.
So you're going to start this one then. It's going to be a smoke layered down here. The drone is going to be signaling. Push an attempt towards it. MIBR have been nothing but patient though. Just
Guys, you got 20
seconds.
seconds.
And they're rotating.
Yeah, okay. You have no space anywhere else on the map. What direction are you going to be looking to go into? There is going to be time when you have to go to B. Have to.
Yeah,
TP
we gotta
directly
go
into
for the
middle,
pawn in the
trying to
front, and
avoid
because
the
of the molly, they
Dananas
could
homes,
get
but
spammed.
Any amount of util could really just push you back and spell defeat. They get the plan down. MIBR into it now, but the fight's happening.
Prius,
thick
mate.
and fast. It's Furia keen to just
Prius went for
lay
the
this one
luck to
on.
try build the story, and then
Playing
3
a bit
people
small this
died.
one, but in the chaos for Zeno. That's a dagger to the back. 2 players not expecting it. Second close quarters, but it's brought to that 1v1. Arts in.
Turret out.
Can he do it against Mazzino? Tara.
Ooh, nice, dude.
Oh, God! Just gives it to him.
Yeah,
He won a
just.
crucial 1v1 earlier against Aspas, and here he does it against Mazzino. My God. Furia are nuts.
Money's
I mean, that round
money's
MIBR
low
put
on this,
themselves in a
though.
weird spot, for sure, but it was definitely winnable as soon as
The
Mazzino
turret. I
comes
mean, I
back
think he
around
was
that
on top of the
backstab
fact
and
that
a
they
Red
could
Bull
take a
clutch
time
in
with the
the
turret as
1v1.
well.
for
He got off
RZ.
this so fast.
They've been pretty consistent in the 1v1s.
They've been insane in the 1v1s. Across Kickoff, they've been winning 70% of their 1v1s.
It's a great shot.
How is that a stat?
It's feeling preordained.
Wait, did
I
he
think.
just say they're winning
It's
70% of their
absolutely
1v1s?
ludicrous.
It's ridiculous.
You would not look at this team on paper and be like, yeah, they're going to have better stats than the super team in 1v1s.
It's a great shot. Oh my
Aspas and
god.
Mazzino
Wait,
shut
are they
down
gonna-
that A-lobby pressure. A peek to see if they can get something going.
It's a big buy round, man. We got
Yeah.
2-4 in this, sure, he can buy.
These are spots you do not like to be in, but Zekken's given them a win condition over on C. He's been bold, TP'd into a smoke. And FURIA are playing this full for retake.
Found a lot of space.
Spike planted.
Tex is going to be that great lurk, essentially. He needs to really stay alive. Traded with the judge. And he was low. Makes it a little bit less egregious.
You know that Verno and Zekken have to make a play here. They're in a 2v4. They
Yeah,
must
I
be
mean,
doing
they're going to
something
expect them to
aggressive.
push spawn.
The question is, where and can you stop it?
Verno has his ult. In a more passive position here. It's all really onto Zekken to see if he can just bleed out a couple of the bodies. Two.
Well,
going
he got
down.
his two.
Potentially enough.
If he gets
The
this
1v2
one, he
for
can play
Verno,
his
but now
ult.
looking to creep his way back in, and he's found it. There's the one kill. He's got the ult to play with. On top of that, the drone. EU has to know the outs on top of it to stick onto half. He's hurt himself. No way sticking this all the way. He's not. He lets it go, and Verno just toying with him. Toying with him. And has he got enough time?
close.
Oh,
Damn,
so
bro.
damn close.
Verno and
makes the
Zekken
most.
have played this
That's a red
so
bull clutch, you
well.
can just add to the
2v4.
That's an insane one, though. That is in such a difficult position. MIBR were in a 3v5 within, what, 5 seconds? 10 seconds of the
Yep.
round?
Immediately.
His movement
And they're
jumping
able
round
to pull it
backwards,
back
that was
because
sick as
FURIA
well.
gave them too
That
much
was really
space.
nice. This bit.
There's a fine line between being disciplined in these spots where you're up in a player advantage and giving your opponents room to work with. You know they have to cook in that situation because they're in a 2v4, but you've given them the whole of Garage, the whole of C.
Dude, that forces
and they
them down
isolate
to
the fights
eco. I mean,
beautifully.
that
There's
just
Zekken finding that value you
that probably
expect
should be
from
the
him.
map, really.
Immense amount of credit to Zekken and Verno.
Yeah, they both did incredible.
The
Dude, Zekken
Thrifties
did so
today,
much
not
damage
even
at the
just in this
beginning.
series, but
Didn't
in the
even
one
get
before,
traded
have
at all,
been
like any
defiant.
damage.
The Thrifties were what allowed FURIA to be able to get things over the line on Abyss. Are we going to see another one here? It doesn't seem likely, but there's always that threat. Bandit, Bucky.
Overdrive for Allen if he gets into a winnable scenario. Verno's tracking the economy though. Now against the wall. Both sides set a dart. It's going to have to be respected. Nerve wants to absorb up that space once more, and Tex could be, yes, paying a price because of it. So, with him dropped, he was alone. He's handed over a gun. Full C control and a gamble stacked by FURIA. They're scurrying away, but I think Soundcue's potentially
off the plant
hurt.
with less.
Nerve might be pulling them all the way back.
If Nerve manages to get around the flank here with the
30
Phantom,
seconds left.
Chance.
game could still be on.
They want to go fast. Here's an overdrive, and they found it. Target acquired. Aspas is going to be dropped there.
Yeah, Verno might have to
Wall's
clean up
popped
on this.
Stun ricocheting back. Nerve spraying and praying. His damage done. MIBR going to try and hold on. And weather the storm. Can they batter down
Dude,
the
what
hatches?
the hell's
It's
going
left
on
up
on
to
this
Zekken.
one? Such
Peels
low
his way
HP on
back,
Zekken.
reposition, but it's a 1v3. And the weapon's handed over, make it a 1v2. 10 bullets left. Got to try and find it now individually at that FURIA.
Very,
They just
very
line
nice.
themselves up. Take the fight together. Thrifties
Yeah, go pick up the
defining
gun.
today.
I mean, that one's
No,
nuts.
that one's nuts. Did
Sure, it's great space
did
creation.
Verno
from
miss
Allen too,
both his
and
bullets
Nerve
with an outlaw as
boxing them
well?
in.
I'm not sure we'll see it in the
Again, it's
replay.
about the space that you give to them. Here, they're right on top of MIBR. As soon as the plank goes down,
Yeah,
they're
he
looking
might
to
have.
pressure them, never allowing them to drop back into safe positions. And not giving them garage control this time too. And now MIBR's knocked down. Their economy on the floor. Just when you thought they'd recovered it
Yeah,
in a
it's
3v5.
the flip reverse.
FURIA slap another one back in their face, but they're still down around.
9-8.
And it's
Yeah, it's a good time for
Timeout.
timeout.
Timeout call for
Torpid.
MIBR.
Torpid Mystery, thank you so much for the prime,
After
man.
losing
Appreciate
the
7
anti-eco.
months.
Unacceptable.
You're hoping for this
A lot
map
you
to
could
break the
call for
overtime
here, though, if you're
record,
at
okay?
MIBR. You don't have
Maybe.
much money, but you got a lot of ults to play with.
Maybe.
Yeah, you
Aspas'
certainly-
overdrive. Yeah, you can make a play. Cook something up potentially for the half buy. Save it for the next. World's your oyster. FURIA have got a lot to account for in a spot like this.
The Neon Ultimate, you're basically getting value out of it when the economy is skew with one way or another. It's good on eco rounds, but it's also great on anti-eco rounds too. It's so hard to hit people when you have a sheriff or something up against a neon ult. But yeah, I don't mind them crafting some kind of round around Aspas's ultimate here. Maybe even throw Zekans into the mix, see if you can get a bit of space for Aspas to work with. But it might just be a more fundamental strategic shift.
Onash with the Prime, appreciate the 11 months.
To get onto C fairly easily.
5 fans, let's find out, man.
The question is just how
Only one way to find out.
Around that, whether they're looking to fast flood defend or whether they're looking
whoa.
get in aggro. What's happening over here?
Goodbye.
Well.
All right, well.
Guess it's a tech pause.
I suspect they're not going to be playing 4v5. So I think we might be going into a small player tech pause.
Yep. Tech pause, yeah, there it is. Okay, so more time to talk about it. But this game has been, maybe not the maps necessarily, but this map has been on a knife's edge. Back and forth, pendulum swinging. And I think, really, we're highlighting the importance, but it is vitally important because this will tip the scales, I think, long term.
Yeah, it could well be. MIBR in a little chat here in the tech pause. Not that I'm dobbing them in or anything, but...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, naughty.
The coach is allowed to talk in tech pauses. They can talk to each other. I think someone actually said in chat the players are now allowed to speak as long as it's not about the game, but I don't know how. I don't know if that's every region, and if that's even 100% true.
Talking about this has been a big test for them. They're going up against a super
It used to be
team.
complete silence, but
voting against them. I think it was like 80% of the audience thought MIBR was gonna.
It was Bacon. Yeah, it might have been Bacon.
As well.
But he likes to lie, man. So
if they can hold their own on maps that they know they're good at on Abyss, and maps that are more unknown like Haven, then they've got a great chance of winning.
Oh, they're
this
all
series.
going.
And even if they lose, a great chance of still making it to Santiago.
Okay, well, Alim is okay. He's just tag teamed, I guess. He's answered in.
What?
Alim out. So listen, mate, let's hear from EU. I want to know what it was like from EU and his thoughts on what it would mean to make Masters Santiago. Let's hear from him.
I'm going to go next.
For me specifically, making it to Masters would be like a dream come true. I remember in the off season, I've been like honestly going through like a lot in terms of like my personal life, my individual life, and then also like at the same time being removed from 100 Thieves at the time. And you know, I remember I think Koala Noob hit me up in like the off season and was like super excited at the possibility of us playing together on FURIA. I played with him on M80. Love the boy. So yeah, like qualifying to Masters with this team would be like a dream come true. Super happy. I think everybody on my team deserves it. They all work super hard and they all really, really want to win. So yeah.
And FURIA have such an amazing story as players, individuals that have been formed on this roster, because like he was saying, you know, he's bouncing up and down between, you know, tier 1, tier 2, let it go from 100 Thieves, but you've formed, I think, this core of players that are either, you know, thinking perhaps this is my last year of partnerships, where this is my last chance to really show what I've got in the form of Artsin, but you have other players that are inexperienced.
Is this another pause? Yeah, tech pause.
Trying to reach the same heights, and that perfect mixture, that perfect storm coming alive, made manifest here. And evidence, really,
guys,
from the fact that they are going to distance. Josh, what's going on here? Are we being...
Well, I feel like we're being...
Is this a bit?
No, it actually feels like a bit.
I think it's a bit as well. No, it is really interesting.
Demon One Glazer, thank you so much, man.
This
is a lot in one day, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much. Hey, you know what to do? It's like Oiler spam. Let's get it going. Demon One Glazer, another 10 from him.
Apart from the coach,
up to 86, bro. It's a lot, man. Thank you, bro.
The winless stages, for example. Obviously, you could say the same about MIBR.
What is this strat? I'm not sure, man. They're all doing it now.
Rather than 2026. But it is incredible when you look at both of these orgs, right? These are two orgs that are now in the winners final.
Did Zeno get up? Yeah, he's like, well, if they get to P, man, I get to P as well.
Both of these orgs across the history of VCT Americas have had twice as many winless stages as they have made playoffs.
That's insanity. Yeah, I mean, it has completely flipped the expectations, the script, really.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the reason why a lot of people were definitely doubting, myself included. Listen, I'm going to dob myself in here when I talk about, you know, expectations for FURIA as a team, because you have those biases from prior years, and it didn't really look like, okay, well, yes, they've put together a roster, you know, from tier 2 prospects, but in terms of proven quantities, it's here, It's there, you know, it's nothing concrete to really look at. But here, they've just ran with it, man. The underdog mentality, that dark horse feeling, where they know that they're
Pro
going
with the
against
Prime.
these
Thank you
teams,
for the 3 months,
and the
mate.
pressure is on their
Thank you.
opponents' form. Because no one's expecting anything from them.
Yeah.
And they've just ran with that. They found their footing, the meta ripe for the taking. In terms
Surely
of how
we're
much
done
they've been
now.
leaning
Is everyone
into
back in the
operators,
seats?
Outlaws, the scoped weaponry.
Missing one still?
They were saying that. I think that's a symptom, I think, as well of utility just being nerfed across the board. Turn around.
Oh no, don't do it to me, mate.
Empty seats. Stretch your legs. Why not?
Yeah, let's have a little break in the middle of a best of 5. I mean, it's a good time, you know.
Listen, here at VCT Americas, we aren't afraid to ask the tough questions, and we do just that in this installation of profiles.
Conclusive there from the finest minds in Valorant. The young generation.
Okay, everyone's
know
sitting
exactly
down,
what's up.
everyone's
Next time we're gonna
good.
Put them up against some geopolitical questions.
Yeah, great. Yes, that'll be good.
They're gonna solve all of the issues in the world.
Someone shut this guy up.
Here we go. We're back into things. MIBR up 9-8, but they themselves on an eco round. We just saw FURIA win a Thrifty.
Yeah.
So always a chance that MIBR could be back into things, especially with Aspas
Dude, this is a very,
having that ult in his back pocket.
very
Alex
low
that
on this.
turned
Aspas
things
obviously
around.
has his ult. We've got 50
Something in
on the
5
armor
here.
if he wants to pop it on this.
Wall up here, Zekken.
Spike planted.
Just gets the
Yeah,
plan down. He will
welcome
pay
to
for it with
Omen
his life,
duties.
and not just that, there was casualties across the board. Verno down and out. Snake bite from the top. At this point, though, player advantage, you need miracles. That's an overdrive. Still on top of it. Aggro fight potentially, but this is a crossfire that's being held at the door.
He almost got him.
Chokehold here, and Aspas is struggling to get anything
Yeah,
really
and
done.
that's nicely done from FURIA though.
Same with
Wait
the
it
overdrive.
out.
FURIA just
Oy,
waits it
oy,
out,
oy,
find their
that was
time and
lovely to
strike
watch.
when it matters most.
Perfect play around the neon.
No, that was
Yep.
so nice.
It was to the second as soon as
That was worth
Aspas
staying
ran
up
out,
for, if anything. That was good.
faced by everyone on FURIA.
Discipline,
Very
yeah,
well
like through the
handled.
roof,
Not a
man.
single player lost, and still with a bucket of ultimates to be able to throw into this next hyper important round. Because FURIA won a Thrifty, and MIBR didn't, FURIA is sat on a huge bank of credits here. They've got massive amounts of money to be able to work with, compared to MIBR. The pressure is all
Hank
on
the
Super
Tank
Team to perform in
with the
this
Prime,
next
man.
round.
Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for that.
Otherwise, FURIA could well
Paper
run
X?
away
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
they're 4-person swing in the neon. No doubt about it.
9-9. And with that operator.
They're getting better though, actually, with Discipline recently. Every
Exactly
time we
right.
watch.
The pressure is on them. That's a Hunter's Fury held for A lobby pressure. It's going to let it rip anyway.
Oh, that's late.
Yeah, it's potentially anticipating that they would reclaim some of that space. The drone was perhaps heard, and I think Verno hoping. I should
It's
say
a lot of
hoping
B
that he
spam.
could cancel that one out. Nervous straight in there though. Willing to take these fights. Utah was propped up.
Very bold challenge onto Aspas, isn't it?
Yeah,
Looking
hasn't
to take
been
the fight
super
straight into the guy,
convincing.
shut him out of the round early.
Striking when the nanoswarms are up as well. This is very fast though. Mid-rounding by MIBR. They're looking to see if they can clean up, and they have done that. A lot of the Killjoy util.
Yeah, they've popped all of the KJ util over towards B, so they could go for a pit here from Mazzino and look to end B. Would Nerve hard fight inside of it. Does look like he's positioned to.
Nice from FURIA. Re-clear.
Perhaps considering. Don't have other
Ball
options.
one.
Martin stays alive. They have a lockdown to
They
clear
didn't
it out.
get too much from a Killjoy far back. Okay, now they get it good.
Patience for now. 35 seconds left though, Nerve. Just lay it down. That pit.
Oh,
That's gonna
it's
be
big kill.
connecting all the way around, but he gets dropped anyway. So
they
the pit
got-
goes down with him.
They
Lockdown's
got double
also being
spam
used.
kill.
MIBR
Pretty sure
red-handed.
Artin just
The
showed
golden
behind a
ticket,
one-way over
essentially.
towards B.
Ultimate's pulled out though. And not out of the danger zone just yet. 3v3.
Koala goes smoke.
Bruno's letting loose again.
Koala
Here's Hunter's
smoking
Fury.
window
So see if he
too.
can start to push these
God,
players
everyone's
back
killing
out
me
and away.
today,
It just
man.
makes it uncomfortable enough for Zekken to really light them up.
It's a critical round win for MIBR. They needed that one to save their economy. And you could tell their game plan to finish B right from the beginning with that little pump fake of Aspas going in. Yeah, he hard commits to it and does get punished, but it drains all of the
Everyone's
defensive
killing me,
utility
man.
that they had.
Oh, they're killing me so
This
much
is
with this
slightly
stuff.
unfortunate that
Yeah.
Nerve
The one
dies
thing I
inside
hate
of
the
that pit, but I
most.
think they were getting the plant down anyway in that spot. And then with the Hunter's Fury to play around and people in mid spamming, it was always going to be a hard retake. Going into attack timeout here from FURIA, trying to figure out what they want to do. Their economy is still decent. They're still going to have a buy for the next round. But we are getting to crunch time here.
Yeah,
They used
unfortunately
a
for
lot
them,
of ults.
that's what I was about
This
to say.
one,
Yeah,
I mean,
they
this
can't
one
present
isn't
it with
as
chess.
criminal.
Otherwise,
If you
would
think
want
about
to
it
use
in
that
like
for rounds
the
like
map
this,
control
but
that they have,
not
it's
only
not
do they use a lot of
it's
ults,
not
they
as
also round
bad.
well, so
Could you still be smoking the
yeah,
spike?
ideal.
Sure,
At least they do have a bit
but
of,
at least
money in
they
their back pocket.
have like
Like
front
you
of B
mentioned, I mean, winning the
control.
Thrifties definitely helps
Right,
build
if this
out the
is
back,
over
gives you a
towards
bit of
B,
buffer, breathing room.
This is the choke. At least they have like
You're also
this
seeing
control.
Here, Zekken start to get a lot more
So if they
impact
do
in
smoke the
that
spike, it's like
post-fight
less
tuck
angles they have
into
to worry about,
the
but it's
back
still
cubby over towards,
it's
mid, and
it's
just
still
deletes the
open
players from
to
get out through garage.
the 2, and then
And
they
it's
can just
finding his
peek
spots to be able
anyway,
to have that
and then just out
secondary
in the
impact
open
even
instead of
when
literally
Aspas
just
is
tapping,
going
fighting
down.
in front.
Gets in, gets the plan.
Like this one, this one wasn't as bad as what MIBR did. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Needs an adjustment. And it looks like they're going to fight over A lobby early on and then maybe leave the killjoy over here, but it starts with Nerve pretty weak over towards C.
If MIBR, if they go fast C, this is Nerve in a very difficult spot. Here in the drone. Here in a few bits and pieces of movement. Nanoswarm's going up overhead now. It signals quite a bit. Koala Noob, get involved. It's an anchor smoke again, but MIBR being nothing but patient. Going to poke prod and now looking to see if they can get a little bit more here, but Koala Noob unanticipated. Look at the TP, redirect the attention again. Back and forth. This guy's being a nuisance right now. A real thorn in their side.
Dude, can Tex get another?
Play it down, drone up and overhead. These
Oh,
kills need to be
really
claimed,
nice,
and they need
mate.
them now. Tex is willing to step up to the task. See if he can find a bit more, but that is an awkward fight. Shock darts flying in your face and bullets straight after. Bit of a jiggle. Shots through though. That box is weak as anything, and Verno, he's hungry for it. Senses it. There's damage done, and you can see if he can look to pick them apart, but he's on 1 HP. Swift Breeze will just
Very nice.
absolutely do him in.
Pretty sure their money's in the bin on this.
10
2
to 10
at
for
least.
Furia.
I want to give Nerve a ton of credit for that round too.
Yeah.
We talked about how weak the
The
site
Kickoff
looked,
garage?
but
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
when
it
he
wasn't
pops
too
the
bad
orb and
'cause of
throws
that.
down the snake bite, he bought enough time for Koala Noob to get into this position. I mean, Koala Noob started the round miles away from him. But because of all of that time bought, he gets reinforcements in and they hold the whole of the backside.
Yes, boys!
That's how you get a flood defense going over towards C. Beautiful round.
I mean, yeah.
Pit not committed
I
by
just-
Mazzino. I thought maybe he would
It's
pivot
so
in a different
crazy
direction, try
how
to win
much
around the
better
pit. They've got double
MIBR
stinger
look
to play inside of it
when
here.
it's double duelist.
Aspas raring to go.
Saying that,
Bit of a hard
I
read that there
was
is
literally about to say I want to see
too much
Aspas
in terms
send
of
it more, and
pushback
he's just
holding that.
absolutely sent it on this one.
Brute forcing it.
It does feel like that he
just
kind
hard
of,
to
when he
play
does
with.
send it though, it is just like this weird solo thing where they're making space on the other
broken,
side.
but MIBR were more than ready for that.
It never has too much setup, but he is a
Neon.
Neon.
Creating even more pressure on Alem. We're going to go walkabouts. It needs to be held. The jump spot is seen. Hold on, there's an angle here. But Zekken holding a bit of that util time running out. High tide, you're going to try and find your way into the back, and you're detained. Kranu was left to see if you can hold it back.
Hesitation on this. Wanted to try to get a kill. And this was a very convincing round.
Skew with there, the pressure perhaps getting to this Furia squad.
They got to hope that they got a response in the tank. I mean, they looked like they wanted to hard commit to this round.
These rounds have been rapid fire.
Yeah. And taking a risk here. Artazini even taking a risk to swing, but obviously Alan walking back down.
This one, I like the, I mean, the Killjoy into the Viper Molly on is good. This is a great timeout because they looked a little called off on this one.
For Furia, they sure held on to the tack timeout for a long time, but it's now
Rough
burnt
spot
them
econ
very
wise.
quickly. And Furia's economy is in the dumps. They got nothing to work with. MIBR, I think, are guaranteed to get up to 12, or at least, you know, as guaranteed as an anti-eco can be.
Yeah.
We've seen the Thrifties get.
Storm, thanks so much, man. Appreciate the tier 1. Appreciate the 11 months.
But when you have when you have MIBR on full rifles, 11-10, feels like Furia are saving here to play for OT. And that is a tough situation to be in.
Especially with the players, you got to think. In terms of experience they've
I'm
got.
staring at the stage more than the... Yeah, it's been a lot of...
Trying to drag it level.
I mean, the tech
Already
time
your
I was
back's
annoying.
against the wall. You're so close in a map like this.
Okay, this should be 12.
They need another big miracle round, or they need a way to get themselves back in it.
One Bucky, one Sheriff, one Panda.
Rapid fire attack timeouts, though, I think signals quite a bit about the current mental state.
Yeah, definitely.
Pressure flipped onto Furia. Don't have a whole lot to play with. Slow and steady
Okay.
for MIBR.
Got C pressure that he could be blasting over towards C.
Not look at us make any mistakes. Give an opening for FURIA to capitalize.
Oh, it's a big change up from FURIA, by the way. Change all the Viper stuff up, maybe just for the eco. Okay, literally for this one, have wall over towards here, then drop wall. Yeah, I like the idea though. At least they're coming up with a good plan.
Artsin straight back in there though. Risky business. Plays made all across the board, and Verno dropped down to 6 health. Hold on.
If Nerv had a rifle right now, there would be so much danger in the round, but he's just got a tuck.
Yeah, he can't really do too much. He also probably thinks there's a killjoy turret here, unless the guy's windows saw it, which they probably did.
And MIBR have called a freeze. Verno with his 6 HP, just looking to control the game.
Finding the right gaps. Dart stun. Not broken.
30 seconds left.
Still alive. The wall up makes it a little bit awkward. Plan committed though. Nerv's taking his time to see if he can.
I mean, fast passing he's going to meet. It's low HP.
Angles to play with. The player is low in front of him. Verno. Damaged up prior. Arts in. He's got a lot on his plate. Tap while the wall is up. Force the issue. Time. Board. Hold on. Classic. Arts in. Sheriff. Trying to combine their might towards the end here. Arts in.
No way.
I'm telling you, man. This team is not losing.
Damn.
Right now.
Again, they came up with a pretty good plan. Change of the wall, drop the wall, 3-pass and duel over towards middle. But they've lost the 2v3 to a Bucky and a Sheriff. And the only extra thing brought into it was a bandit.
Them in grass undetected too. But at the end of the day, he actually didn't even do that much. Arzine just full swings, deletes Aspas. And drills a couple of shots straight into text too. Yes! Michael! Let's go! Good shit, Mike!
Feeling the energy.
Well, that's a phenomenal round to get them back into the
No,
game.
it really is. His belief is through the roof.
Operator Odin, 11-11. FURIA might have thought that they were playing for overtime.
It's a nail biter.
1 kill for Artsin, he gets all.
Mazzino's been holding onto this pit forever. I can understand not wanting to use it on an anti-eco, right?
Oh, they're probably just going to go B again.
Close-range weaponry, maybe more of a chance of sneaking up on you.
Just the Munchkin classic. Got a Viper ult, you go B.
Find a situation where they can win around with the pit and post.
Yeah. Again, similar game plan for MIBR. Poking and prodding, looking towards speed. They haven't done a lot of diligence in terms of clearing up some of the util. It's a fake
Okay,
TP.
Omenol next to himself creates a bit of pressure. These around the map. Looking like no one's close to hear it, but not really budging.
A glance here or there,
Why is my Viper taking so many risks with Viper ult?
Snake bites ricochet on either side.
Hey.
Parlin's TP of his own, but I think he just spotted a player out. This is FURIA!
This can't be their round.
Targets are right there.
Why would they take all of these risks when they have Viper ult?
Committed Artsin, not leaving anything to chance. This is going to push their MIBR players all the way into their open arms. Not Odin ready to do some quick work.
Dude, are they going to lose this? Oh man, this was a really bad round from them. Money in the bin. Dude,
Lockdown funnels MIBR.
It's so funny how many people copy Gen G but then don't copy Gen G. Like they miss so much.
In the ascendancy, all of
Why would they ever do this?
Yep.
Just get the plant down. You have one back of sight, just do the double TP with the wall, and then you just Viper ult. And then you got 2 in the Viper ult either side, and you just hold it. Why would they overcomplicate it? Why is my Viper pathing like this as well?
It's a mess.
Dude, this would be a really bad one for MIBR to lose. I'm not gonna lie. This was like theirs to lose for sure.
They haven't even found out about Alim's op in these rounds. Alim's been playing the op over towards this plant
Yeah, it's the first time he's gonna get tested for a while.
Right now. When turret catches contact, he can
Like pet peeve, everyone trying to copy Gen G. Yeah, a lot went into that comp though, man. They really had it down.
I want to move towards it.
Well, they back up. But actually,
just Foxy 9 was so good at Killjoy, and Munchkin is so good on Viper.
Keep the stack over towards B and A. They're going back into it.
What direction do they want to go into? Into the op again.
But with no drone.
This is tough. It's going to require diligence, jump spots to see if they can spot Alim out.
What do you got, mate? Oh, it's a nice early. It's a nice early warning.
And he finds it. Aspas
God, they got no space really from it as well. Dude, they got the lurk as well. There goes their backup plan.
Kuala Noob one step ahead, and now
okay, third plan, go over towards B and try the original Vibe roll that you wanted.
What direction do you go into?
The spike's still going A.
Punch your way through a round like
20
this.
seconds.
No advantages, no prior space earned.
Kind of have to do a Vibe roll just to drag him away, maybe.
Here to taking a lead in this series, in this best of 5 upper bracket grand finals. Putting the best foot forwards, because right now this is MIBR just bleeding out entirely. You can't stand up to it.
Okay, nicely done, man. FURIA one away, one map away, and they got a good breeze on them. They got a good breeze on them.
And I think you gotta put that on.
I think they just stole the map.
The rest of the team played great, sure, but so many critical